go.
Give us a second here. Hey, Hello Athlete family. We are a couple minutes late here. Sorry, we're coming in. Happy Thursday. I am a sweaty mess from Zumba. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Oh my word. Don't laugh at the hair. Sweaty. Okay. All right, Jane, we're going to give it a couple seconds here because I know there's other people who are jumping in on this. And I'm going to actually try to jump over into the Facebook Live. I did this with my Zumba, but it didn't seem to work. So for all of you joining in on Pilates, welcome, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Sun's shining out here, and I'm really grateful for that. So be sure that you put on some music right now for you, okay? Put on some music. My live is having issues. My live is just, I don't know what is going on with this. Just give me a second here. Sorry, I'm trying to get this figured out. But yeah, make sure you've got water and that you have your space set up, your mats, and put on some music, whatever music you would like. And I'm hoping that my live will work here. All right, let's stop this and try it again. I got to get my I don't know why this is not working. That's really frustrating to me. This is where technology, right? My Facebook Live is not wanting to cooperate. So hang in there with me. Okay, that's not gonna happen, so thanks for your patience, sorry about that. All right, hey Sharon. I do not know why, but my live is not going. So we are just going to leave it where it is. Adjust the screen. Okay. Can you hear me okay? Just make sure you chat in there. I miss seeing you here, girl. Okay, everybody hear me? So, for those of you just jumping in, if you are new to my classes, then I just want you to make sure that you are honoring your body. So I have 2 screens here, so that's why you're gonna see me looking back and forth. Whole Athlete Academy doing a Live for Lives charity drive. And so there is a link for a donation if you would like to make a donation, helping with food for people in this time. And any of my people, if that's something you want to do, let me know. I can get you the link. Or, as I said last week, you can just donate to my pool. I did try restarting for Facebook, and actually it's happened on both of them, Sharon. So I don't know what it is. I'll just go into Facebook and let them know that I'm not going to be there today. Is what it is. What do you do? So anyway, live for lives. It's a great thing. And then as you're doing my Pilates class, Pilates is one of those that is very, very intentional. So honor your body. If something hurts, don't do it. If you need to modify, modify. Please put in the chat if you are here. Even if you have any questions for Whole Athlete or suggestions, modifications, anything that you need, please let them know because they can connect with me. Even though I can't connect right here, we can still work with that. And for those of you on my Zoom, make sure you do that. If you need any modifications, any options, any of that, okay? Please let me know. But what I want you to do right now is I want you to get your mat and I want you to lay down. And I want you to go relax all the way down, get your body out in a nice long line. And I want you to start breathing, okay? I want you to get your breath. Get your breath. I want you to think about where you are at. What are you feeling today? What do you need? What is it today? Do you have anything, pain anywhere that you need? You need any help? Do you need to take a nice deep breath? Do you need to work a little harder? Do you need to work a little gentler on yourself? Like, what all do you need today? Okay, so I just want you to think about that. And as you lie down, breathe into those ribs. So it's that posterolateral breath work. A nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice deep breath in through the nose, and you're opening, expanding the rib cage out. Exhaling, drawing it in. The breath work is all that posterolateral. Breathe in through the nose, open the rib cage. Exhale through that open mouth, relaxed jaw. Proprioceptively, if you need, right, to put your hands on, you're going to wrap the last thumb in the back, the pointer finger in the last front, and you're going to breathe into that space. You're going to feel it. Or one hand on your breastbone and one hand on your belly button, and you're going to breathe into that space as well. Right? With your hand on your belly button and on your breastbone, there's very, very little movement there. Okay? Very little movement into those spaces. And because all you're doing is here, all in that. Breath work is significant. And right now, like in these days, I really am focusing a little bit more on the breath work than other things because increasing your oxygenation in your system decreases disease in your body. Really important. Increased oxygen in your system and that deep breathing decreases your stress. And so it's really important in that to be able to just deep, deep, deep breathe. Exhale it. All right, nice deep breath. Good. Good, take a nice deep breath. All right. Now I want you to lengthen your body out. I want you to lengthen your body out. Draw up through your heel. Lengthen those heels out. Toes are up to the ceiling. Alrighty. Lengthen through that tailbone. Lengthen through your tailbone. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Good. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Can you feel yourself just relaxing? I know I'm going slow and I'm intentional in that. I just want you to relax. I want you to feel your body in space. I want you to think about where you're at and what you need today. Beautiful. Nice deep breath. Palms are up to the ceiling and your fingertips are reaching down towards your heels. All right. Now that you're nice and relaxed and you're lengthened in that and you've got your breath, you're going to start with the cervical knot. So chin to chest. I'm going to join you. All right, chin to chest, looking down at your toes, bring it down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. You are always working to keep your body in neutral position. Last one, now we're gonna go to a chest lift. Exhale, pull it up, inhale, bring it back down. Inhale down. Keep going. All of your energy is right underneath that rib cage. When you're doing this, you're relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders. Make sure your energy as you pull up into that chest lift is right underneath, up top portion of your abs, right up in your upper abdominal. All right, finish up that last one. Hold it, leg slide. Draw your right heel in and press it out. Draw your left heel in and press it out. Think of a 100-pound box of rocks attached to that ankle. Exhale, inhale. You're warming up through that hamstring as you draw that heel into you and then push it away. Keeping the pelvis neutral, so you want you to think as you do this, the 3 bony points of your pelvis are nice and flat. The lower back is up off of that mat. I want you to balance out those now. Finish your left and right and hold. Find your length. Now, heels of your hands on your hip crest bones. Thumbs together, middle finger down on that pubic bone. Okay? Nice and flat. If you put a plate on the bones, they would be flat. Lower back off of the mat, right? Because you are creating that neutral in your spine. So draw your 6 o'clock Pilates, 12 o'clock xiphoid process, 6 o'clock pubic bone. Draw the 6 o'clock forward and release. When your legs are lengthened, there's less range of motion. So what you're feeling here as you draw your 6 o'clock forward is that lower back is, the lower abdominal, is tightening up. And that lower back is moving down toward the mat. You also feel, because you can see too, if you're looking at my heels are moving in as I draw my 6 o'clock forward and release. All that movement in your pelvis. Move, pull, use that lower abdominal. And now, rock it into neutral. Bones are flat. Space. 3 and 9 o'clock are your hip crest bones. You're going to drive that 3 o'clock straight up to the ceiling. It's like a puppet string. Drive the 9 o'clock down, come centered. Drive the 9 o'clock up, drive the 3 o'clock down, come centered. So guys, this is not, we're not rocking and lifting our butt cheeks up. I love you. You're just a gentle lift here, straight up, straight down. You have to create the tension here, which push and pull. One is going up, one is coming down at the same time. Exhale, inhale. It's a lumbar stretch. The same hip crest bone that's going up, you're feeling that heel press down into your mat. All right, rock it into neutral, get those both, come center, rock it, and then nice big snow angel arms up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Keep going. Now, the key with these, Sorry. Technical difficulties with this. As you come up, shoulders are down. Exhale, right? It's like you're bringing your arms through wet cement or through water. Inhale up, exhale down, and as you come up, right, you keep the shoulder down. So we're not coming here, it's keeping it down. Nice and strong. At the same time, you're keeping your rib and hip down, right? Inhale up, exhale down. Alrighty, and last one. Now come up to the ceiling and over, bring it back down. Inhale over, exhale it down. Guys, create that resistance now, right? Inhale up, exhale it down. Beautiful job. Keep that rib down because you're keeping your core tight. If you pop the rib up, you disengage your center, which loses the control that you have. Now hold those arms right up over your shoulders. Let the shoulder blades fall heavy on the mat. Inhale, reach up with the right shoulder. Exhale down. Inhale left, exhale down. Guys, this is all about your scapula, the shoulder blade. Reach the shoulder blade to the ceiling and pull it back down. Reach the shoulder blade and pull it back down. You're keeping your elbows soft, but mostly straight. It is not this where we're bending our elbows. This is much different. That's a no. It's here. One, reached, come down, reach, come down. Do you see the difference in that? Move from the shoulder blade, feel it, close your eyes, and move the shoulder blade to the ceiling and move it back down, scoop it back and in. Once you've balanced out both, go both arms up and exhale, pull both down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Reach and exhale, pull it in. Good, beautiful job. Inhale up, exhale down. Again, you're feeling it in that upper back. Keep going. Good. Just need to check and see if you need anything. How we doing? Good. Nice deep breath all the way up. Exhale it back down. Small movements are really, really, really important. Keep that breathing going. Keep the core tight the entire time because that's what we're working. We are working on core control. That's what this class is. All right, last one. Bring those arms down. Bring your heels in. So now you have a fist width between your knees and your feet. Your sacrum is neutral. Bony points of your pelvis flat. Lower back off the mat. Lengthening the spine. Lift up into a neutral bridge and bring it down. Press into your big toe in the middle of your heel. Exhale up. Inhale down. Beautiful job. Come on. Bring it up. Open through the hip flexor and the quads. Beautiful. Make sure your weight is resting on your shoulders as you come to the top. And last one. Now, articulation bridge. Draw that 6 o'clock forward, lower back to the mat. Peel one vertebra at a time up until you're off the mat on your shoulders. Start your 6 and then roll it back down one vertebra at a time. Roll it up. And roll it back down. Guys, it is always about safety first. Again, we're honoring our body and working in the plane that feels good for us. And bring it down. Good. Exhale, roll it up. And roll it back down again. Beautiful. One more time. Yeah. And then take it right into, once you get down into a nice neutral position, take it into a hip roll. Drop those knees to the right. Exhale, draw it up. Inhale left, exhale, draw it up. Now, as you are coming back up, you are using your obliques. Use those sides to draw your knees back to center. And as your feet and knees come back to center, you still have the fist width between them. Your knees and your feet should not be touching as you come back center because you're working into a neutral position. All right, balance out. Beautiful. Then hold it back there. Bring your arms up overhead. Go right into a partial roll up and bring it down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Beautiful. Hold it up there. Now, rock right, come center, rock left, and bring it back down. Exhale up, rotate. Bring it down. Good. And bring it all the way down. Circle those arms and bring your right leg up to the ceiling, almost an arm. Flex your foot and point. Please make sure within this class, you really never want to have energy in your foot because it's not really about that. It's about the energy in our core for the most part. And then circle from the ankle. Go the other direction. Pay attention to how much range of motion you have in your ankles. Draw it in, nice gentle stretch, release, other side, and bring it up. Flex and point, beautiful. It's almost spring for us ladies to be painting our toenails if you haven't already. I just never do in the winter. It's always naked toes. Circle around. If you're one who wears toenail polish all the time, I know this is a digression, especially if you're a guy. But you gotta take that toenail polish off. It's really good for your toenails to have that break. Bring it up and swing it in and release. Lovely job. All right, you're gonna make sure you're in a nice, beautiful neutral position, core tight. Bring your arms up overhead, partial roll up. We're gonna add in if you would like. So this is option 1. Option 2, we're gonna lengthen and extend that leg and bring it in. Switch. Reach and bring it in. Exhale, inhale. All right, option 3. Both legs, stay down low with the upper body, bring it in. You're nice and neutral as you come down. If your neck starts to bother you at all, please make sure you put your hands behind your head gently, pushing your head down into those hands, or just lay your head on that mat. Reach and bring it in. Last one. And bring it in. Bring those knees into a nice little wall. Gently rock it side to side, releasing through your hip flexors in your center. Connecting with your breath. And we're gonna go into rolling like a ball. So you're gonna grab on those hamstrings, roll, stay here. So softening through that breastbone, right? Soften. Relax your shoulders. Pull your pubic bone forward. You're nice and tight in your center, working those tummy muscles out flat. You're gonna roll back to your shoulders. Exhale, come up and balance. Relax your feet. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Please make sure that you stop this roll at your shoulders and then balance. So this is option 1 with our hands behind our hammies. If you want another option, it's nice and tight ball. Hold on to those ankles. Now, please make sure you're feeling one vertebrae at a time. If you're like, you're probably not softening through your breastbone or pulling your pubic bone forward enough. You want to make sure it's a nice roll on that spot. Good. We're going to hold it up there this time. Hold here. Now, extension of your leg. Now, you do not need to go into a straight leg. You can keep that leg bent if you need to. Okay? Switch. Keep that scoop in your center so your back is rounded. Again, no energy in your feet. Keep the knee soft if you need to. Option, both legs straight. We're going to go into open leg rocker. So your legs are open about shoulder width. Roll to your shoulders. Come up and balance. Roll to your shoulders. Come up and balance. Do not pull on those legs. Roll back. Come up and hold. One vertebrae at a time. Roll to your shoulders and hold. You can go to rolling like a ball if you want to. Beautiful. You ready? Last one. And hold. Bring it in. And set those feet down. Woo. Roll it up. Your hip flexors, your core should be feeling that. All right, sit nice and tall, nice and tall. So here's now the extension of the spine. So very often, right, there's two positions we work in a seated. We were just in a scooped through rolling like a ball and an open leg rocker, and now we're going into extension of the spine. The back is straight. Depending on the length of your hamstrings, you might need to either come here in a length or sit crisscross. Either one's fine, right? It doesn't matter. Either one is fine. I want the length of your spine right now, so you just need to find which one of those is better for you, okay? Now connect with your breath, close your eyes. I'm gonna turn so I can see you. All right, sitting tall, close your eyes, connect with your breath. Lengthen your spine. Think about your head reaching up to that ceiling. Reaching as far up as you possibly can. Tailbone coming down to that floor. Hold those knees into that nice neutral position. Beautiful. All right, now, we're just gonna keep those arms up and a little bit of 12 o'clock and lengthen up. You are bending from that natural flexion point and bring it up. Right, natural flexion point and come back up. From your waist down, you are in cement. Exhale, inhale. All of your energy right underneath. Feel that contraction of your upper portion of your rectus abdominis, your abs, right? Feel that contraction in your abs and come all the way up. Exhale. Keep going. Pay attention. If you are feeling contraction here, that's where you want it. If you're feeling it here in your neck and shoulders, you are not doing it correctly, and this is not where you want your energy. So if you feel tension up here because you're like, it's wrong, don't do that. We get too much tension up here anyway. I love you, I'm speaking plainly. I'm not a PC person. I would rather speak plainly. I'd rather you get the work from your core and not all this energy and tension here. I see people do it all the time. They're here instead of here. Soften that upper body, let it go, and then hold. Now, 6 o'clock, just pull your pubic bone forward, right? Pull that pubic bone forward. Your shoulders are staying and occupying the same space, right? Your lower back is pressing back. Exhale, inhale. You should feel now the contraction is in the lower part of your abs, right below that belly button. Above that pubic bone. That's where you're working. You're relaxing your quads and your hammies and your glutes, and you're using your abs. And you're relaxing your shoulders. Guys, keep going. This is very intentional. And if you don't pay attention, it's really easy for your body to go in multiple different directions. I know it sounds funny, but it's true. I'm saying this here for people, and a lot of times what I see is this. It really doesn't compare, does it? This to this? But that's lack of intentionality. It's lack of just being mindful of really what you're doing and paying attention. So I know sometimes it's hard, but the smaller the better. Stay present with yourself. Look at what's moving and what's not. That's why mirrors are helpful. That's why athletic clothing is the way that it is, so you can actually see what your body's doing in space. Okay, let's put those together now, all right? So it's 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, that comes into a partial roll down. Exhale up and extend. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, roll it up, keep that scoop, feel your sits bones, uncurl, and reach. You got it, pull it down. Uncurl, rib cage, 6 o'clock. Partial roll down, really important, all of your energy in your center. Now you're gonna hold it back there, right? And now we're gonna rotate to the right, come center, rotate left, come center, roll it up. Unhinge, come down, rotate, rotate, and roll it up. You got it, rotate. We're gonna make this just a little bit bigger, if you would like. All right, it's rolling back, and then it's opening those arms. We come back and open and roll it up. Good, roll back, open like you're chopping a tree. And roll it up. One more, come back, reach, reach, and roll it up. Nice job. Reach those those legs in. How are your hip flexors doing? Let me know. Comment. Bring it around into quadruped. All right? So quadruped, you want to make sure that your wrist is underneath your shoulder, that your knees are underneath your hips. Okay? Really important. Because we're not going to sag and we're not going to arch. We're coming into this position, rolling the shoulders back and down, lengthening through the tailbone, lengthening through the crown of the head. Feel the top of the feet. Reach and lengthen. Good? Nice straight back. Are you paying attention? Do you have your weight evenly distributed between your hands and your knees? Right? Lengthening that spine. Beautiful. Drawing the shoulders back and down. Pulling the belly button to spine. Yes? Okay. Connecting with your breath. All right, come up, exhale, into cat. We're gonna inhale to cow. Exhale up into cat. This is intentional movement where you're coming with your 12 and 6 o'clock together and coming down to cow, up, and sink it. Good, now come into your neutral position. Right arm, you can do one arm, one leg at a time, or come and get into both. Now draw the shoulder blade down towards your hip. Reach your foot away from you. Draw your shoulder blade down, but reach through those fingertips and the toe. But again, no energy in that foot or ankle. Just find your length. Evenly distributing your weight between your knee and your hand. Good, and find your length. Guys, this is a really important exercise. I know it's a simple one, but really important for the back. Again, you can do one arm, one leg at a time. Feel the top of the foot. Even weight between your knee and your hand. Reach, but keep that shoulder blade pulling down. Lengthen. Up and out of the shoulder and hip. Good. Really important for that back. Keep that length. Nice. And bring it in. Switch sides. Now here's your option. If you want to, pull that foot up off that floor. It just creates a little bit more instability. Actually, just a little bit more. It's harder than it looks. Relax your feet. Even pressure on that foot, or the knee, I should say, and the hand. Find your leg. Keep up and out of the shoulder and the hip. Belly button to spine. Fight for your balance. And switch. Foot up or down, it does not matter. Pick it up if you want to. Balance your weight evenly between the knee and the hand. Shoulders laid down. Lengthen. Beautiful job. Find your length. Yes. And bring it in. Now, one more time up into that cat. Bring it down. Tuck your toes under. We're going to come into down dog. I want you to press your hips back and up. Draw the shoulders to the hips. Head comes between those arms. Nice. Drop those heels down. Take a nice deep breath. And we're going to come to a nice plank. Walk your hands into position if you need to. And if you want, come down onto those knees or come down onto your elbows. Whatever is a good plank for you. Okay? I'm going to stay here, find a good plank for you, roll it down. And now, from those legs, tap your knee to the floor. Tap your knee. Keep your core still. Reach. Tap knee. Tap knee. Tap knee. Tap knee. Beautiful. Belly button to spine, strong shoulders, nice long neck. You're looking toward the end of your mat. Beautiful. You got it. Come on. Balance out. And then hold. Down dog. Find your way to there. Dropping those heels. Drawing the shoulders to those hips. Abs tight. Connect with your breath. All right, come back. to your plank. Hold. 6 o'clock forward, right, shoulders, head and neck nice and long. And now we're just gonna dip the hip, center, and dip. So if you're here on your knees, it's just coming out side to side, those knees, right? Keep going. Guys, please make sure you're, again, I'm just going back to honoring your body. So often I see people in class over the last 20 years, and they just want to take that next option. They just want to do what the other person is doing. Don't do that. You need something unique for you. You don't need somebody else's, you need yours. Do for you, honor your body. That's where you're going to be the most safe and the most effective. And you're going to work toward the body and the health and the strength from the inside out that you need, not somebody else's space, right? Okay. So you're taking it side to side. I want you to balance that out and come one more time into down dog. Up. Drop the heels. Find your length. Beautiful. And bring it down. Now drop those knees and come down. We're going to actually come to a side lying position now. So with side lying, I can't see you, which is one of my hard parts with doing this virtually, is that it's so important for me with Pilates to be hands-on, but obviously it's not happening here. So that's partly why I'm staying with a lot of the basic movements, because I want to make sure you're safe and effective. All right, head and neck. You want your body to look in this side lying position like it would look if you were standing up. So my knees here, my head down here, right? Like I'm not going to stand like this, right? Find your length. Shoulders down. You could put a block, a pillow, a blanket, anything underneath that head if you need that. But don't do this. This is a no. I love you. Don't do this. My neck, I don't stand like this either. I mean, that was the old days when we were holding our phones like this, but then we all got a crick in our neck. It takes your cervical spine way out of neutral. Within Pilates, we're working for spinal neutral. So that's a no. I want you to come all the way down here. Put a blanket or a towel or something here if you need it. Strong shoulders, ribs down. Now, that stacking of the hips, really important. What I have found, a couple of hacks. Take your feet and put your soles of your feet together. Then take that top foot point and reach and touch the floor past that bottom foot. You see how that moves my hip. You feel how it moves your hip. That moves you into a neutral position. Abs are tight. And then you just put that foot back and you leave your hips there. You should have a lightness at your waist, or a space at your waist, depending just on your anatomical, set, who you are. It's just light, and you want to maintain that space, and that's the hip control. That's what I'm going for there, okay? So you connect with your breath, you've got your hips neutral. Hand on the mat, more stability. Hand on your hip, less stability, you choose. Take that top leg, and we're gonna go up with the heel and down with the heel. Inhale up, exhale down. Now, you'll notice my range of motion is not very big, and that reason is because my hips are neutral. My waist is staying the same weight, lightness, space, and yours is too. So if you put your hand underneath your waist, right, you should feel nothing. It should be staying the exact same as you move your leg. If you feel your waist going down and up on that hand, you know that you're not keeping your hips in neutral. All right, you're gonna hold that leg up there. You're reaching long. Your toe is down, heel is up. Keep those hips neutral. Hand here probably, because we're going to swing forward, and then we're going to swing back. Keep your hips stable, and back. Keep your hips stable, and back. Keep that core tight. I'm end up moving here. Fight with it if you need to, right? That's the point. Good. Reach. Now hold. Now, hips neutral, it's really easy. See, you can see with my band today, right? It's easier to see. That's out of neutral, that's neutral. So, if I come forward and I do this, I know I'm going out. I gotta stay here. Now, keep that leg, ready? Lift and lower end again, keep it up. Your leg might get a little heavy, it's okay. You're using that outer thigh. And last one, hold, now come back, bend, and set it down. Now, you're opening your hips up, I'm rolling off my mat. Open up, so that knee is up to the ceiling. That bottom foot, flex the foot. Again, hand can be here, and then we're gonna flex and lift up. So lift up through that inner thigh. Now you're working that lower inner thigh. Good, reach up, Exhale up. If your head or your neck bother you ever, push your head down into your hand, push your arm up into your head, and that pressure in releases that neck. Or get a pillow, get a blanket, get something. So this should feel fairly comfortable. That knee is pointing up to the ceiling, and it's a big range of motion with that bottom leg. Now you're gonna hold it there, and we're gonna go right into percussive breath. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. You should be feeling this in that inner thigh, friends. All right, you ready? Hold. Now lift it higher, hold. Breathe. No holding your breath. Lift it up, hold. I love you. You feeling that inner thigh yet? Here we go, make it big. Take it down and up. Inhale down, exhale up. Big range of motion. Come on, make it powerful. 3 more. All right, finish up where you are. Bring it down and draw it in. On time, we're gonna move to the other side. Take that top leg. Swing it in front. Beautiful. Hey, nice job. How are we feeling? You good? You should be too bad on that one. It's work, but it wasn't terrible. Open those legs up. It's where you're just getting a good stretch in for you. Open up through that chest. All right, so what are you thinking about today? What's on your list for gratitude? You thought I was gonna say to do. Nope, that's not right now. Right now, your to do is to pay attention to your body and how you feel. That's it. Okay, so that neutral alignment here again, right? Hips. Take feet, flex, point, touch. Waist is light, hips neutral, head and neck, shoulders down, ribs tight, abs tight. Pick up the meat, friends, right? Connect with your breath. Pay attention where you want your hand for more or less stability, and here we go, up with the heel and down. Use your resistance. As you're coming down, pull down with resistance. So I'm keeping my hips neutral. Your waist should be nice and light, not any difference. You can tell with my band, if I move out of neutral, can you see how my band moves? Right? And my range of motion gets bigger. Am I unsafe? No. But am I stabilizing through my hips? No. You see the difference? Yeah. You got it. Pay attention to your neck too, or whatever you need there. And you're gonna hold it up this time, right? Now we're gonna take it forward. You may need that hand on the mat and take it back. Forward, keep those hips, and back. Forward, keep that toe down, heel up, and reach. Good, come on, hips neutral. You ready? Keep it front, hip neutral, come on, here we go, lift. It's a little harder here, isn't it? You got it. Beautiful. Proud of you guys for being here, proud of you for working hard and making this a priority in your life. It really is so important. Movement and exercise, they're just so important for keeping us healthy. And overall health we need right now, right? Well, we need it always. And bring it in, bend, open up those hips. That knees pointed straight up to the ceiling. Flex that bottom foot and lift. Make sure you're getting outside for some movement as well, not just staying inside. Hopefully here in Chicago, our weather will be getting a little warmer. We've had some beautiful days interspersed with rain and cool, but we're getting outside anyway. Come on, flex, use it up. You're using that lower abdominal here. Ready, hold it up there. Percussive breath. You should be feeling that inner thigh. Pay attention to your neck if you need to adjust. And last, hold. Now lift up. Ooh, feeling it? Right in that inner thigh. Can you go a little higher? Beautiful. Now take it down, make it big. Yes, nice and big. Add that power. finish up. Last one, bring it in. Woo! Feel it, come up. Nice, take that top leg, swing it in front. Woo, nice job. Release, you shouldn't feel too bad on that one. Reach. So I was talking to my last class too, there are little things that you can do every day for your holistic wellness, but part of it just takes intentionality, thinking about it. Open those legs up nice and wide. For me, I sat down in the beginning and I kind of had a list. Open up. What am I doing for my mental health? You know, that's got to start there. Spiritual health. I don't know, mental and spiritual kind of both go in, it's kind of, not sure which one I'd go with first because the spiritual affects the mental, so probably go spiritual first. Making sure your mental health is in the right space. Then you gotta get your physical health taken care of, right? You get your movement and you got your food. You gotta think about those. All right, bring it in. All right, guys, we're gonna take it over and lay down onto our belly. All the way down prone. Make sure I check my time. All the way down onto that belly. Alrighty. So on your prone position here, one key thing is that 6 o'clock. Gotta pull the 6 o'clock forward, connect it to the mat. That protects your lower back because it engages the lower portion of your rectus abdominis. So important. So reach those toes away. Pull that 6 o'clock. Ribs down, shoulders back and down, palms down. Right? Lengthen through the top of your head and reach through that tailbone. Now connect with your breath. One thing I love here is that with the movement of the ribs on the mat underneath you, you can really feel that posterolateral breath work. You can really feel it. Feel your ribs opening and closing. Now you can have your head all the way down on one side, one cheek or the other cheek, or your forehead. But I want you to make sure you're just lengthening through that spine and you're feeling the movement of the ribs. Palms are down on your mat, reaching down toward those feet. All right, take this up into flight 1. Inhale up, exhale down. Guys, it doesn't matter how high we lift. And reach through that pinky, bring it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Feel the top of your feet. Feel the top of your feet. That 6 o'clock forward. And you're reaching long through the top of your head. Your neck should be long. You're looking down toward the end of your mat. Keep going. Oftentimes what I see is people want to lift their head and their neck and then they get a lot of tension here. You don't want to do that. Lengthen through your head and neck so you feel a nice long neck and long center. Okay? Don't ever feel any pressure here. That's where you need to adjust if you are. Okay? All right, last one. When you come down, hold. Flight 2. Float those thighs up off the mat and bring it down. So you're drawing your 6 o'clock forward so you protect your lower back. You're squeezing your butt here and you're reaching your toes away from you. Good. Reach those toes and bring it down. Inhale up, exhale down. This is all about your butt. Good. One more time. Now let's put both of those together. Inhale up, exhale down. Reach through your pinky. Now hold it up there. Float. 6 o'clock forward. Relax the feet. Reaching long through those fingertips, shoulders down. Arms come out to the side. Arms come up overhead all the way. Thumbs up. Come out to the side. Out to that side and then bring it back down to your hips. If you want to, put your feet down. We're going to take it out to the side and hold. Draw those heels together. Grab on like you're holding a cable. Pull in. And release out slowly. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Come up overhead. Hold on like you're holding on and pull. Lat pull down. Bring it up. You can take that body down on the mat if you need to at any time. one more. And set those hands down, toes under, even pressure, hands, knees, toes, all the way back into child's pose. Take a nice deep breath, breathe into that back. My hair is like up to the moon because I'm so sweaty. Breathe into your spine. Shouldn't be worried about that, right? Beautiful. Breathe deeply into it. Feel your ribs opening. Again, that posterolateral breath work. Feel right here as you breathe into that back. Beautiful. All right, we're going to take that right arm, we're going to thread it underneath. Drop that shoulder. So drop that shoulder down. I want to make sure you can hear me, especially on the full athlete page. Right? Drop it down and just breathe into it. And let's switch. Rotate under, drop that shoulder down, look it under. Hopefully you put your deodorant on. If you did not, that's your fault. You might not have gotten too sweaty in Pilates. I'm sweaty after Zumba. Nice job today. Time goes really, really fast, doesn't it? And I know we started a little late, so my stretching here is going to be a little bit longer. Bring it back up and come in. I want you to hold it here in that quadruped position. We're going to take that right arm out to the side. We're going to thread under, drop, open up. Keep your weight evenly distributed on your hand and your knees. Look up, come down, look under, look up. Look under, and look up. Pay attention, obviously we're going to do both sides. And I want you to pay attention where you have more range of motion. Or are both sides equal? This just feels wonderful on that torso. And I tend to want to, as I rotate up, shift back. But I'm trying to not shift back and just open. And hold, come back to the center, switch sides. Come under and open. Under. Now this side feels like I have more range of motion for me. It's not as hard to not shift back into those hips. Our bodies are beautiful and so connected. So you can be tight in one spot, and it's affecting another spot, of course. Reach. Beautiful job. Last one. And bring it in. Now we're going to step forward with that right foot. Bring our hands inside and then just drop those hips forward. Open through that chest so you're not here. Opening and lengthening that spine. Good. Lengthen those hips down. Just let it open. Now the beauty of our bodies and the connections is really cool. It's just really fun. I've been working with a physical therapist and I want to drop it back. Bring that toe up and bring your weight not to this straight leg but to the bent leg back here. Okay, back is straight, toe is up. And it's been fascinating working with her because like there was a time a year and a half or so ago, almost 2 years ago actually now, my neck was really stiff. And the problem was not my neck. The problem was actually, bring it up, switch sides. The fact that I've had a lot more tightness through my core, my hips and my shoulders. Again, come down, keep that knee over that foot. Knee stays over foot. Bring your hands, bring it down, and then open through that chest. And I find so often, like it's the simple things for me, for the wellness journey that are really, really important. Like those things are really important, the simple things. So going to see my chiropractor, my physical therapist, I was able to adjust and help my neck come back. Weight again on your back leg, toe up, and open through your chest. I was able to help my neck by making sure that I was loosening up through my hips and my shoulders. So often in this day and age, we are going way too much towards, all right, you're gonna turn and just come up, leave your legs wide. We're gonna go to the doctor really, really quick. Well, the problem is, if I had gone and I had, say, gotten an injection in my neck because my neck was tight, well, number one, I would have actually injured my neck more, dropped that shoulder in, because I would have introduced, right, something that's invasive. Other side, hold it up for a moment. And number two, I wouldn't have addressed the root of the problem at all. And actually, so maybe that shot in my neck might have, maybe it was a muscle relaxant or something. Maybe it would have helped feel better, but it was merely symptomatic and merely a Band-Aid. Drop it in, and at the end of the day, I would have had more problems with my neck because my other issues still weren't resolved. My neck is still gonna go, but now I've injected it, I've done something invasive, I've actually weakened my neck, and so when all the other things that were tight act up again, guess what? Now my neck is weaker. It's crazy. Our bodies are connected, they're beautiful. Walk those feet in. And I just want you to stand even weight on those feet, right? And I want you to roll your shoulders back and down. I want you to lengthen your tailbone through the crown of your head. Find how tall you can get here. Breathe up. Simple things make such a big difference, guys. Medicine has its place. I'm not an enemy of medicine. But reach forward. God has put so many beautiful things in nature for us to heal our bodies. Our bodies are made to heal themselves. Open, and we introduce all of these other things. And when you introduce medications, and maybe you don't need to, now you have not just the thing that you needed to heal from, but you have another thing to heal from, because medications add on side effects. It just is what it is. Take that ear to shoulder. And there are plenty of times that we need medications. My husband suffered from depression for many years, and he's healed and wonderful and healthy now, but he was on medication for a long time. He needed the medication. Bring it down, bring it up. It has its place, so please don't hear me saying that it does not. I know that it does. I just know that in our culture, we're also running to the medication before we should be. We should be going towards the natural things to help us heal rather than going to medications first. Bring it up. Pilates is actually one of those. You're going to find that a lot of chiropractors or naturopathic doctors, even others, will send, orthopedics will send their patients, their people to Pilates to strengthen their core. So it's just such an important place to be. Strengthen your core, breathe it up, exhale it out. We're gonna step it in, give it one last stretch here. We're gonna take that right heel up on that left and sink down. Hold on to a wall, hold on to a friend if you need to. Okay, if you can't and you're by yourself, just cross your feet and sink down into it, all right? But guys, healthy, whole, healing. There's much, much, much hope in our wellness, but we've got to take those steps. And I'm proud of you for being here today. And there's just a lot that's happening. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about that holistic wellness, or if you are interested in having a conversation around what would it look like for you to move to that next level in your wellness, like what would that take? I want you to connect with me. Let's have a conversation, because health and wellness is always a journey, and it's a very unique and personal journey. So I hope for you, and take it down, roll that spine. I hope for you that you can find your best path and your best journey for wellness and for what God has made you for, and the health and the healing in that. So I am grateful that you would join me today. Any comments, questions, let me know. I'm gonna see what happened with my Facebook. I don't know what happened there, but it is what it is. So thank you for joining today. Please remember, for Whole Athlete, Live for Lives, if you want to go ahead and donate there. And because I'm not one of them, I can say this, donate to them. They're doing some great classes. They're giving out great content. They have a great facility here that really is very focused on helping each of us, each of you, to be the best that you can be. And so I would say support them in that. Support them. They deserve it. They're awesome. For those of you on MySpace, I'm so thankful for each of you and for you being here and supporting me in this. It's just fun. It's fun to be able to give this gift to all of you. And I would love to chat with you. If there's anything else that you are looking at in your wellness journey and you are looking to go to another level, talk to me. If you know somebody who's wanting to do that, to take their wellness to another journey, guys, we all need people walking with us. So in this time, stay well, stay healthy, start your day with gratitude, end your day with gratitude. Be sure that you are serving. Alrighty? I love y'all. Have an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon.